Bar none. It has nothing to do with borrowed sapphire jewelry. It's the fire that's burning inside you. If you stay in this pathetic marriage, Lila, that flame will go out, and that would be a tragedy.
Shh, I don't want Matt to hear you.
Oh, don't worry. He won't hear. Just like he doesn't see how sexy you are.
What are you talking about? Matt is a devoted father, and he's going to be a wonderful husband.
Sure he will, when he marries the woman he loves.
Why do you say that? Why do you say things like that? Can't you see that I'm upset?
Of course I can. When I came up behind you just now, you were scared out of your wits.
Well, you scared me, okay?
Yeah, right. Who are you expecting? Who are you afraid of? Our elusive host, Jordan Stark.
Absolutely not.
You're lying. Just like you're lying when you say Matt's the man you want.
They're not the same.
It's a chance in a million.
So the ring's not important?
Of course it is. What it can tell me about Rachel.
You still think Rachel can help you find what you're looking for?
Rachel might be exactly what I'm looking for.
I keep thinking, why did Mr. Stark give you this sculpture? Don't you think it's romantic?
Romantic?
Yeah. Well, a man gives a woman a gift that has great personal significance. What do you think it means?
Did he want something?
Yeah, what though? What could he want? I mean, the Corey business is not doing that great right now, and the funds are not what they used to be. No, I think there's just one plausible, fascinating reason that he would give you this gift. Maybe what Jordan Stark wants is you.
Sunburn. I might have to keep my hands off you.
Well, we couldn't have that.
Sorry I kept you waiting so long.
You're here now.
I'll never let go of you again, Amanda.
Can I hold you to that?
Right on.
I love you, Cameron.
I love you too.
Stop dreaming about things that can't happen.
What if it can?
What do you want, Cameron?
You. Us. Is it too late?
Does that answer your question? Jordan Stark is not interested in me as a woman.
Oh, come on. Why not? You're beautiful. Don't you know that? Don't you notice how men look at you when you come into
You're
the
such a
room?
romance novelist. Jordan Stark did not come to Bay City looking for love.
Okay, you saw him, didn't you? What do you think he's after?
I don't know. The only reason I went to see him is because Cass thinks he had some influence over Matthew's decision to marry Lila.
Yeah, that's because Cass doesn't want to accept the fact that maybe Lila would pick Matt. and not him. Don't tell me you're starting to believe in this mind control thing.
I don't know what to believe.
Well, God help Mr. Stark if he tries to control you.
It's not a stretch to believe that he had something to do with Jasmine's disappearance. And if he had anything to do with influencing Matthew, I mean, this is my family I'm talking about. I have to protect them.
What are you going to do, do you
I don't know. But I'll get to know Stark, no matter what it takes.
Well, it's a no-go on the formula.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lila's not back yet.
No, she isn't.
And neither is Cass. Can you hold the baby?
Yeah, honey. I got her.
You got her?
Yep.
All right.
Where are you going?
To find my wife.
I came out here for some air. That's all.
Yeah? In this dress?
I'm fine.
Stark is putting pressure on you, isn't he? He wants something from you, doesn't he?
And like you don't.
I want to know if Stark is the reason why you sold out for this pathetic excuse of a marriage. If you're so thrilled at being a Corey, what are you doing out here all alone? And more importantly, what are you doing sleeping alone?
Take a good look at me, Cass. You really think my husband doesn't find me attractive?
This is nothing but reflex. This isn't where love comes from, and love is what you want. It's what you've been hungry for your whole life. You just keep looking for it in all the wrong places.
Matt is Jasmine's daddy. How much more right can you get than that?
And Jasmine will have her daddy wrapped around her little finger. It's Mommy who can't get to first base.
You listen to me, all right? This marriage is going to work, whether you like it or not. You understand that? And it's going to be filled with love and passion.
If it kills you.
Yes, that's right. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Do you understand? So you had better get a life, Cass Winthrop. You had better get a life and stop playing boyish pranks and keeping me from being a wife to my husband.
If Matt really wanted you, there's nothing I could do to stop it. I couldn't stop anything. But give him a choice between you in the buff and Sophia in a gunny sack, and you lose out every time, honey.
That's you weren't with us in the bedroom the other night before you set off
Oh,
the
yeah?
alarm.
And when he tossed me out, did he throw open the door and claim his conjugal rights?
He wanted me, and we could have, Cass.
But you didn't, did you? Because you didn't want to.
That'd be ridiculous. That'd be absurd.
My God.
What?
That's it, isn't it? That's it. You didn't want him. You wanted me. I love this.
I'm gonna go find my husband, and I'm gonna go home. Do you understand? Because we have plans tonight.
What if I refuse to let you go?
Oh, you're talking crazy.
Is this what you want? You want Matt Corey's body pressed against yours? You want Matt Corey's lips pressed against yours when you know how it could be with me?
Cass! Get your hands off my wife! What the hell are you doing? You stay away from my wife. Do you understand that? I'm warning you. Am I making myself clear?
Luminously.
Your daughter needs you.
Is Jasmine all right?
A little hungry, let's go.
For the millionth time, let her go, Cass.
She doesn't love him.
Honey, you have given her every chance to choose you. It's over.
Good. I had that coming. Go ahead, hit me again. Get it out.
You actually think this is something I can get out of my system? You don't know anything, pal.
I'm sorry. You're right.
No, stop right there. I'm not right. I'm never right when it comes to men. I finally thought that I had found someone that would love me so much that they would never hurt me. I finally thought that I could let go and I could trust a man. And instead, I've been down here looking out this window at what is supposed to be paradise and feeling like the biggest fool on this earth.
No, Amanda, you're not a fool. I am. You're the only woman I ever wanted. I love you, Amanda.
You know, I believe you do. That only makes it worse. That's why there is no hope.
Don't say that.
I had my suitcases packed, and you let me walk out the door. I got on a plane, and you let it take off. If there is any hope for us here, you have to make me understand why you would do that. Oh, thank you, Claudia.
Well,
Well, she almost fell asleep in the car.
yes, I think it's time we put our little angel to bed.
Yeah,
You want to help me, Daddy?
as long as you don't make me sing.
I wouldn't want to give the child nightmares or anything.
Good night, you two.
Good night.
Well, did the gourmet shop make its delivery?
Yes, Mrs. Hutchins.
All right, well, the cakes go in the pantry, and the muffins are for tomorrow's breakfast, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, wait a minute, just a minute. I want to put these gloves in my pocket. Thanks. I don't believe it.
Oh, gosh.
The way she throws her arms out when I lay her
I
down.
know, I love that, too. It's like she's just so open to laugh.
Just like her mom. Well, good night, Lila.
Matt, I just, wanted to say that I really appreciated the way you spoke to Cass tonight.
Well, I don't want him bothering you anymore.
I especially loved the way you said wife. I like all macho and possessive like. Is that the way you really feel about me?
You and Jasmine are my top priorities.
Top priority. Well, that sounds kind of like a business deal.
Listen, it's not. It's my life. You know that.
I know that. Except I get a little confused, you know. Especially when I go to bed alone
Lila,
every night. Matt, stay with me. Huh?
thought we were gonna get this a little time.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we don't have to make love. I just thought it might be nice to sleep next to my husband. Hey, we've got to start somewhere. You know?
Excuse me. Lila, I've allowed you to borrow our jewelry. And that's fine. But that doesn't give you carte blanche to take whatever you like.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
My
about.
wedding ring is missing again. And the last time it was missing, we found it in your pocket.
I didn't take it. Rachel, I swear.
Who else would want my wedding ring?
How can you be sure Rachel's what you're looking for?
I'm not. I said she might be. Which would be amazing after all this time, don't you agree?
Yeah, but how are you going to find out for sure?
By learning all I can about a very interesting woman.
I wish I'd seen Rachel's face when she got the sculpture.
Even she'd forgotten how much she wanted it back.
Yeah, but you knew. And somehow you located the sculpture in time and space. I still can't believe it.
Stick around, Zach. There's more where that came from.
What are you getting?
Still feel her aura. It's longing. Yearning. Despair. Pain. It's not entirely unfamiliar.
Jordan, are you okay?
Going out?
But you already went out once tonight.
Is that a problem for you?
No, it's just that you never go out.
Nothing remains the same, Zach. Haven't I taught you that?
I always pretty much counted on being alone. I was okay with it. Comfortable. Never counted on meeting a woman like you. Kept thinking, what if I mess up and you got hurt? I wouldn't want to do that to you. I don't know, I guess I panicked.
Believe it or not, I kind of had that figured out.
You did?
You could have told me.
I wasn't thinking straight. I wanted to spare you any more grief.
Spare me? Cameron, I don't think you need to tiptoe around my sensitive emotions anymore. I've already found out that you were in jail. I already know that you slept with your brother's wife. I had that shoved in my face. You actually think that I'm gonna crumble because I find out that you're a little nervous about the huge commitment of spending a couple of days with me?
You're so mad at me.
Do you have any idea how hard I worked at getting rid of the fear that maybe one time with Josie wasn't gonna be enough? Maybe that was your baby.
No.
I did it, though. I did it. I stopped thinking that way. Because I wanted you. I wanted you so much that I didn't protect myself. I loved you.
I love you too. See what I mean, Amanda? It's like I'm hurting you just by breathing. Now, the way you looked at me when I came through that door, I thought, maybe, if you still love me, will you please give me another chance?
Sorry, my mom jumped all over you like that.
That's all right. I'm getting used to it. I just hope she finds her wedding ring, that's all.
Listen, she probably took it off her finger before she left and forgot.
Yes, that's probably right. I mean, you know, that's what she did earlier today, and I took it and I put it in my pocket because I just
Don't
wanted to
worry
give it back
about
to
it.
her.
It's okay. This evening did not go as planned.
Well, the evening isn't over yet.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm bushed.
Matt, hey, staying here with me doesn't have to be an Olympic event, you know? Come on, we could just be together, okay?
Well, do you want to put that dollhouse together that I bought for Jasmine for Christmas?
Come on, Matt. I mean, I'm crazy about our daughter just like you are, but I was hoping for more along the lines of adult companionship, you know? Like a real marriage.
Well, that's coming from Cass.
Cass? And what did Cass have to do with
Put
this?
this idea in your head.
What idea, Matt?
This idea that something's missing? Nothing's missing. He's wrong. Okay? I mean, we have a beautiful child that we both love. We have a family to nurture.
Okay. Okay, hey. A family. All right. So what does that mean? We don't ever want to give Jasmine a little brother or maybe a little sister? What do you say?
It's fine right now. I mean, it feels fine the way it is.
This is about Sophia, isn't it?
Sophia's not part of my life
No,
anymore.
she's not part of your life anymore, but you loved her, and you still do, and that's why you're not happy with me.
I'm happy. I'm happy with you and Jasmine.
What about me, Matt? What about me, apart from Jasmine?
Be patient, okay? Just give me some time.
I just want to know one thing. You say that you're committed to this marriage, that you want to honor it. When is that going to include making love to your wife?
Are you by any chance looking for this?
You seem to have a knack of returning my belongings to me.
I was walking on the path just now near the river. I happened to look down, and there it was. Anyone might have found it.
But you're not just anyone.
Neither are you.
I never take it off. I don't understand how I lost it or how you found it.
I did.
Walking along the river in the dark in your dark glasses.
Darkness can reveal many things.
Perhaps eventually you'll let yourself into the light. Thank you for finding my wedding ring for me.
It means a great deal to you.
It hasn't even been a year since I lost my husband.
It's unbearable to be parted. I hope you have happy memories, in spite of the complication.
Excuse me.
Please, Mrs. Hutchins. Your marriage was the subject of intense speculation, given your husband's controversial nature.
My husband was a good man.
You challenge a man to be his best, which isn't to say he might not have another darker side.
We all have dark sides. Did you know my husband?
You may love someone very deeply, but that doesn't mean it's easy when the rest of the world doesn't share your feeling.
I'm not in the practice of discussing my private life with strangers.
I don't mean to make light of your loss. I am in awe of your obvious depth of pain. It's as if what you're feeling goes beyond you. That it stems from some ancient source.
Are you talking about me, Mr. Stark, or yourself?
I beg your pardon?
Your mind never strays very far from love and loss. Who was she, Mr. Stark?
Another chance? Another chance for what? To start over? So I can fall more in love with you than I already am, so that the next time you leave me, it'll hurt that much more? Is that what we're talking about here?
It won't be like that.
No, don't touch me. I won't be able to push you away.
Maybe you should.
I have to. I can't be with you.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
To the beach. There's one more plane that leaves Miami Airport today. And if you're gonna make it, you're gonna have to leave now while it's low tide.
I'm not leaving here without...
You've already left me. And you're going to do it again. I can't get past that. Don't be here when I get back.
I've been told I possess great empathy. A quality I'm sure I developed to counteract my isolation. That doesn't mean I've had such experiences.
You've never loved deeply.
I've never had relationships in the usual sense, as you might imagine.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Not all women can see beyond the superficial.
Ah. Well, then you clearly don't get out much. Plenty of women right here in Bay City would get over your fear of superficiality.
Perhaps that's what drew me here. Women much like yourself.
But why have I been singled out exclusively?
Maybe because you want to speak about your loss.
To you?
To someone who understands.
You give yourself great credit, Mr. Stark. There are whole sections in bookstores devoted to how to talk to someone who has gone through a loss. Clearly you studied up on it and me. Computers have probably helped you find my sculpture.
I knew it was something you had given up and missed profoundly.
How did you know that? And why did you take the trouble?
I thought it might please you. It's a statue of your son, Matthew, isn't it?
You seem to have all the answers.
May I call you Rachel?
Why? Why did you return that sculpture to me?
Good night, Rachel.
Wash away the memories one by one. The time I proposed to Lila. The time I felt her baby move, my hand on her belly. Down the hatch with that one, too.
You're wallowing.
Have I ever told you that you have almost no depth of feeling?
Honey, why don't you go home and get a good night's sleep and count your many blessings?
I wrote a sonnet to her. There once was a beauty named Lila,
That's not a sonnet, it's a limerick.
a woman of courage and style.
Please don't feel like you have to recite the whole thing.
I can't. Couldn't come up with a word to rhyme with follicle. Okay? Happy now?
Follicle?
Her hair.
Oh.
You know, Lila's hair smells like wildflowers.
Yeah, well, so does mine. It's the shampoo.
You have no poetry. You have a cold heart, not like Lila.
Yeah, a woman who rejects you because she's trying to get her little grubby hands on what's left of the Corey grab bag, and yeah, she has all heart, I can see.
She's scared, that's all.
Terrified, but so